Well, welcome to the Euro seminar on the European Monetary Union and its monetary unit. Isn't it an interesting world in which we live? I was thinking about that as I was looking at the dossiers on the two speakers. Stable economies, we have the U.S., we have Canada. Economies that have some problems right now. You've been reading about China, Japan, South America. Attempts to put together trade zones, trade units, NAFTA, the European Union. The thing that tends to come back to my mind is that the European changes are things that tend to impact people directly. Let me give you an example. Last night I had dinner with an individual who was raised in Argentina. And we were talking about political aspects of Argentina, but the discussions tended to move toward the interesting economic movement in Argentina since about 1950. And we started talking about inflation rates of 100%. Then we began to talk about inflation rates of 400%. And then I thought I misunderstood the person, because he said that there has been a period of time when there was an inflation rate of 4,000%. I can't imagine something of that nature. So what we're talking about today is part of this change that's going on globally that will impact us globally. I think we have two very distinguished gentlemen that will help us understand. Let me introduce them. Thanks for beginning the introduction, Dr. Anwar. I appreciate that. But we have Dr. Owen, who is our own professor of finance here at West Texas A&M in the T. Boone Pickens College of Business. Dr. Owens has degrees in financial management from West Texas State University and from the Graduate School of Business at Harvard. He's held the Gene Edwards Professorship in Business and Investments here. He's been associated with the Pacific Coast Banking School for 19 years and the Texas Tech Applied Banking School for 8 years. He served as a consultant and expert witness in a number of cases for a number of corporations, banks, and attorneys. Mr. Michael Vaught was born and raised in the Netherlands. As Dr. Anwar said, he's attended Case Western Reserve University, University of Colorado, Indiana University, and has a bachelor's and master's in business, and I think probably in accounting. He worked for Arthur Andersen, began in 1958 until 1991. He has spent more than 19 years practicing accounting and consulting in Germany, Sweden, Finland, Austria. He's held a managing partner position in Stockholm and Dusseldorf. I think we're very pleased to have you here, and I guess we'll start with Mr. Vaught.